There's one more thing I wanted to address over here because the boy Doug Ford has been out here. He's been going crazy. He's been telling people that they need to go and find themselves a goddamn job. All right. You know what I will do? I'm gonna pull up the article, and this is just a quick story before we get out of here. I hope I didn't snitch too much when it came to just that little tip right there. Okay. So look harder. Doug Ford tells unemployed young people seeking work. And we've discussed this on this show or on these live streams, especially a bunch of times, as far as just it being harder to find jobs in these days and times. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who want to blame immigration, all these different things, but it's definitely been a harder task on getting jobs. What I will do is I'm gonna pull up the Speechify shit because I ain't reading all of this shit, bro. You crazy, shit, crazy. And we're gonna see what Doug Ford has to say about all of this. Right? He used also Doug Ford. You might know him from also other famous quotes like "Get off your ass and get a damn job." All right. Let's see here. Hold on a second, gang. Let's pull up Speechify. And we'll see if we could start the free trial. I'm doing this right now. These guys are sick in the head. 1 second, gang. I'm going to try to pull up this Speechify shit, but you know what? I'll just fucking read it. These guys are pissing me off. So, young people who can't find work aren't looking hard enough, Premier Doug Ford said on Tuesday, less than a week after Statistics Canada reported Ontario shed 26,000 jobs in August, the most if any province. The remark during the breakfast speech to Toronto Region Board of Trade earned the Premier's rebukes from opposition party leaders who accused him of being out of touch with the job market as the U.S. Donald Trump's tariffs take a toll on the economy. It drives me nuts when I see young, healthy people and they'll call me saying, "I can't find a job," Ford told the crowd. "I assure you, if you look hard enough, it may be fast food or something else, but it'll find you. But the job will find you." All right. Now, while Ontario's unemployment rate dropped by 7.7% in August from 7.9% in July, it is because fewer people are looking for work, Statistics Canada said. That's crazy. The jobless level makes Ontario one of the five provinces with unemployment above the national average of 7.1%, a level that is the highest nationwide since May of 2016, not including the peak COVID-19 pandemic. Damn. So we're one of the most unemployed provinces? Is that what they're saying over here? The youth unemployment rate. So the youth unemployment rate nationally for ages 15 to 24 is 14.5%. That's down 1% from July when it hit the highest level, non-pandemic levels from September 2010. Damn. So we hit the highest levels post-pandemic. Jesus Christ. He might be Ford. You might have to take the L on this one right here, bro. Okay, and I'll just read a little bit more of this right here. 3 Ontario cities, Windsor at 11.1%, Oshawa at 9%, and Toronto at 9.8%, had the jobless highest rates in the country, country's 20th largest census metropolitan areas in August, according to Statistics Canada, which noted Ontario lost 66,000 jobs since the trade war began in February. And also, he had that whole thing. 66,000 jobs down is crazy. Brother, look harder. Read the room, nigga, for real. A lot of times y'all heard me on these live streams like, yo, Doug, Doug Ford spitting, keep on going, Dougie. But I don't know about this one here, Dougie. You might have to take the L on that one about look harder. Yeah, right. He crashed out on Crown Royal for taking the jobs away.
Have made Crown Royal, Diageo, that has Smirnoff's, a whole bunch of other stuff, the largest. So can you imagine a board, right, sitting around, or even a kitchen table? Are you ready for this, guys? They're sitting around and said, okay, how's South America doing? They're doing okay. How's Europe? Yeah. How's North America? Okay, everything's good. Oh, let's target our largest customer. Who targets their largest customer? To put it in perspective, $740 million, $750 million. The people of Ontario support this company. And their payroll is 16, maybe $17 million. So you're jeopardizing $740 million worth of business for what? $17 million, and you're going to hurt a community? You're going to make these people struggle that they can't pay.
This is the same guy who says, look harder.
Pay rent. They aren't going to pay a mortgage. They barely put food on the table when there's not too many companies in that small town. What, have you lost your mind?
Have you lost your mind?
I think they're a few fries short of a Happy Meal, these people. They're sitting around.
This nigga be trying to spit bars. The man said, I think they're a few short of a Happy Meal.
Absolutely just smug as they come. They're hurting Ontario residents. They're hurting the people that work at Crown Royal. So you know something, a message to the CEO in France. You hurt my people.
Hold on. Because he's about to crash out. Easy Factor, always with the facts over here. It says, kids are not ready to spend 12 hours in a factory or go job sites before they're 23. Facts. More times, these kids are trying to be creators, bro. They're trying to be YouTubers, fam. You can make like 10 racks a month being a YouTuber and more. A lot of these kids, by the time they're 17, they got a friend, at least, even if it's not them themselves, they have a friend that's making like 20 racks a month on their YouTube or their Twitch channel or whatever, on their TikTok. And they're like, job what, my youth? Mom, shut up, man. Go buy me a camera.
I'm going to hurt you. You're going to feel the pain in February when these people don't have a paycheck. And I'm going to stand up for the people of Ontario. And I encourage all of Canadians, all of Ontarians, stand up for the people, because you don't know if you're next. But the thing that ticks me off, I get it. I get the companies move back and forth. But what I don't get, when you're someone's largest customer in North America.
Look at these niggas in the back over here. They're like, yeah, man, he's riding for us, but I used to sell it to his brother back in the days. His brother used to check us regular, bro. Man had our freaking block running.
You're going after the largest customer. You know something? I always say smart people aren't too smart. And you guys are about as dumb as a bag of hammers for doing this. So, you know something?
Dumb as a bag of hammers. Damn, broski. How you really feel? Okay, he's running for the bag. I remember I used to drink mad Crown Royal back in the days, bro.
I found a bottle, and I don't even drink, of Crown Royal, right? I see that Crown Royal. I saw it at home. So this is what I think about Crown Royal.
Let's go.
That's what they could do. And I think everyone else should do the same thing. Start supporting companies that make whiskey here by Ontario people. That's what we need.
He's just letting the shit pour. Yeah. This nigga is great. I can't lie. But on an entertainment level. All right. Go look harder. Nah, bro. Like, it's not that easy. Okay. I wish I can just agree with everything you're saying here, bro, because you're very entertaining. But you can't find a job right now, my youth. Go look harder. Not so much there, brother. All right. Yeah. Salute to TMS, man. Especially with the heavy immigration that came in. I don't want to be that guy. But with the amount of immigration that came in over the last 5 years, I'm not even saying that these youths are trying to work at Tim Hortons or trying to work at the Walmart or No Frills or whatever. But if they did, they got competition. So, all right. And I'm not even trying to sound gracious or anything like that. I'm just saying they got competition. So it's not as easy as, oh, well, just go look harder. Don't get it twisted, because I do hear what he's saying. All right. I will shoot him a little bit of bail. A lot of y'all niggas ain't looking for jobs. So when you complain about not being able to find a job, did you really go on LinkedIn? Did you really go on, I don't know, Indeed and all those different places? And I know a lot of those places send you a lot of scam jobs too. So I understand that too. But did you really do your due diligence to go find a job? Or you sent out like 5-6 resumes at 9 o'clock at night, and then you went to Doug Ford and you complained and you started tweeting him, said, "This is your fault, Ford." Because if you didn't look hard enough, like a lot of people will say, I can't find no job. Nigga, you ain't even look. You looked for one day and then you stopped and then you went back on roads. Okay, so all right, I'm going to shoot him a little bit of bail, because there are some people who complain, but they ain't even trying to find no job. They're not competing with Raj and Sarah Pritt and all those different people who they say are taking their jobs. You're not even competing for those jobs. You don't want to do that job. You don't want to drive Uber. It's beneath you in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put the fries in the bag. You'd rather go to the line and then complain when the order's wrong, because you don't want to do that job. All right, so let's not get that twisted neither.
Need to do is support each other. You know something? I'm going to make this even come out quicker.
Oh shit, let's go.
I know Mayor Barry wants to lie on the floor right now.
This nigga's not even on the mic, bro. He's just going off.
No thanks. But no, I wish I could get this out coming out quicker, but I'll stand here until it's all done. Anyways, folks, thank you. My brothers and sisters in uniform over at Crown Royal, I got your backs. We're going to be there to help you. And by the way, I'm going to send you the cleaning bill to Crown Royal too.
Nigga said you're going to send him the cleaning bill. Well, there you have it, man. What do y'all think, man? Is there enough jobs out there for the youths? Or is Doug Ford, completely wrong when it comes to that shit? All right. One in the chat. Let me know that. I'm not going to put up another poll, because we're about to wrap this shit up. One in the chat. Is there actually enough jobs out there? Or two in the chat if there is no jobs. All the jobs are taken. The immigrants are taking our jobs. Right? Because it'd be a one if there are jobs out there and these niggas are still complaining because they just ain't looking hard enough for real. All right? Let me know before we wrap this up, man. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.